Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and over the years, I've dedicated my career to studying geriatric healthcare and the complexities of aging. Today we're addressing a deeply emotional topic that affects many of us as we age: the decision to move into a nursing home. While this decision is often made with the intention of ensuring safety and care, the truth is that the reality of nursing homes is far more complicated than we're often led to believe. In this video, I'm going to share some powerful insights based on years of experience, insights I truly wish someone had shared with me before making that life-changing decision. Moving into a nursing home isn't just about convenience. It changes everything. It impacts your independence, your sense of purpose, and even your relationships. The information I'm about to share is crucial for anyone considering this decision. Don't skip ahead. Watch until the end to ensure you have all the facts. Loss of control. The biggest shock after moving into a nursing home wasn't the small room, the set meal times, or even the unfamiliar faces. It was the realization that I had lost control over my own life. Before moving in, I had my routines. I decided when to wake up, when to eat, and how I spent my day. But inside the nursing home, I quickly realized that my time was no longer mine. Everything was scheduled for me. Breakfast was at a set time, lights out at another, and even simple decisions like what to wear became privileges, not basic choices. This loss of control over my daily activities was one of the hardest things to adapt to. Once you give up your independence, it's incredibly difficult to get it back. Ask yourself, am I prepared to give up the small freedoms that make my life my own? You might miss them more than you could ever imagine. Comment 1 if you're reflecting on how much those small freedoms matter in your life. Feeling forgotten. One of the hardest truths about moving into a nursing home is the slow realization that the world outside keeps moving without you. At first, my family visited regularly, and for a while it felt like I still had a connection to my old life. But as time passed, visits became less frequent. My daughter started calling instead of visiting, my grandchildren got busy with their lives, and holiday visits were often forgotten. It's not that they stopped loving me. Life just got in the way. The longer you're in a nursing home, the easier it is for people to forget how much you still need them. It's isolating in ways you don't expect. Ask yourself, am I prepared for the loneliness that might come? Will I be out of sight and out of mind? Leave a comment with 2 if you've ever felt that loneliness, or if you're considering how it might feel if you were in this situation. Losing my sense of purpose. When I moved into the nursing home, I thought I was simply changing where I lived, but I quickly learned I was also changing why I lived. At home, I had responsibilities. Small tasks like watering plants, making my own coffee, and having hobbies that gave me a sense of purpose. But in the nursing home, all of that disappeared. Meals were brought to me, cleaning was done for me, and the plants I once cared for were no longer mine. I began to watch as other residents, once vibrant and full of energy, sat idly by, staring at nothing. One resident, George, a former carpenter, had no projects to work on and slowly began to feel useless. If you're considering a nursing home, ask yourself, what gives my life meaning? What happens when those little rituals are taken away? Comment 3 below if you're reflecting on your own purpose and how much it impacts your happiness. Declining health, faster than expected. Before moving in, I was active. I could take walks, prepare my meals, and take care of myself. But once I moved into the nursing home, everything changed. Meals were brought to me, and I no longer needed to do anything for myself. I stopped moving as much, and soon, my muscles began to weaken. I found myself relying on a wheelchair. It wasn't just me. Other residents who had been independent started to need help with basic tasks. The more assistance we received, the more we seemed to need. Ask yourself, am I ready to lose my strength and independence? Staying active is key, but in a nursing home that can be difficult. Are you prepared for that change? If this resonates with you, comment 4 below and share your thoughts on staying active as you age. 5. The loss of privacy and dignity. One of the biggest things I didn't consider before moving in was the loss of privacy. At home, I had my own space, my own time. But in the nursing home, privacy becomes a luxury you don't get to keep. You're constantly being watched. Your routines are dictated by someone else. And even simple tasks like getting dressed or using the restroom require assistance. The loss of dignity was especially hard. I wasn't treated as the person I was, with years of life experiences. I was just another patient. Think carefully about whether you're prepared to lose the privacy and control you've had your whole life. Once it's gone, it's difficult to get back, and the loss of dignity can be overwhelming. Ask yourself, am I ready to give up my privacy? Comment 5 if you've ever experienced a loss of privacy and dignity and how it made you feel, realizing it's harder to leave than you think. When I first moved in, I thought it would be a temporary arrangement. But what I didn't realize was how hard it would be to leave once I had settled in. My house wasn't the same anymore, and maintaining it became difficult. My children had started making changes, and I wasn't as strong as I once was. Leaving became much harder than I ever expected. Before making this life-changing decision, ask yourself, am I ready for the possibility that leaving might not be as simple as I think? The longer you stay, the harder it becomes to return to life as it was. Comment 6 if you've ever faced a situation where you thought leaving wouldn't be so difficult, only to realize it's not that simple. Conclusion. As we've explored today, the decision to move into a nursing home is far more than just a logistical one. It's deeply emotional and life-altering. From the loss of control over your daily life to the decline in health and dignity, these are the realities you need to consider. Moving in may seem like a simple option, but once you're in, leaving isn't as easy as it appears. If you found this video valuable, please leave a comment with your thoughts, experiences, or questions. Your insights are invaluable, and I encourage you to share them with our community. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on more crucial information for seniors and their families. Your support helps us continue providing the content that matters most. Thank you for watching, and remember, the decisions you make today impact the rest of your life. Stay informed, stay empowered,